Alright, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Hefferkamp. I'm the creator and designer of Play Action Football. And in this game we're going to be testing out our first opportunity for the 2007 season set. So I've finished all the teams and we're going to play a little test game here. Hopefully, hope to get in a half and we'll see how that goes. I've got about 45 minutes or so. So we got the Cowboys against the Giants. And this is no set date, but I'm just playing sort of an exhibition game in New York. So we got wind, went ahead and rolled for the weather, and so we're in Old Giant Stadium, and the wind is going to affect both teams. So it's going to be a -1 on every field goal. I'll try to my hardest to remember that there's a little bit of wind. So I marked it down here. The Cowboys actually have a +2 on offense, and so they have a +1 advantage on every offensive roll. So our weather is only going to affect the kicking game. It's not going to affect any of the regular rolls. We got Dallas up here. We got the Giants. They'll be in red. And I'm also going to be testing out a new dice roller that I made. And this is a little bit less complex than the other one. The first one I did sort of did everything for you. I don't know that necessarily sped things up, and it was going to create some problems with because I didn't build goal line into it and some other things. So don't know if there's just too much going on to be able to do something like that. So built this sort of simpler dice roller that's just a dice roller, and it also has a little place here for the score, so you can kind of keep score. So hopefully you can see that on the screen pretty well. But these are going to be your main rolls here. So your 2 D6 rolls, offense and defense, will go to the auto play calling chart. The play result is what we're going to use for the D10 roll over here. And then there will also be a player roll, a 1 to 10, which we can use for the player finder. So these are going to be sort of your key rolls up here. We also have one for a kick or a punt, return, either punt or kick return, same thing. If there's a penalty, then we already have a penalty roll, and then if we just need an extra D10 or D6 roll, we can just click on it and get an extra roll. So you can just click on the D6 or D10. You can either click the number or you can click the little label, and it'll just give you a fresh roll. So anytime we need a roll for this chart over here, we can do that, or an extra roll on a kickoff or a punt. So everything should be covered. Hopefully this is going to be a no dice version, so we're all electronic. If you wanted to be able to play, either save your wrists, or if you needed to play more silently, this is a way to play silently. And hopefully it works out. This is my first time playing with this particular dice roller. I played with the other one and everything worked well. So I don't anticipate any issues with this. All right, so we need to figure out who's going to receive. So I'm going to roll this, and I'm going to look at these first 2 dice. So top die goes to the visiting team, bottom die goes to the defense. You could just as easily roll the D6 a couple of times and find out a number. So it looks like the Giants are going to win the coin toss, so they're going to defer to the second half. And that means Dallas is going to get the ball first. So kickoff from the 35, and we are looking at the kick and the return numbers here. So the kick is a 1. 1 is going to be 67 yards. That's 2 yards deep in the end zone. And the return is a good one. That's a 9. So that's a 38-yard return. So 38 minus 2 is 36, and Dallas will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36. So the Cowboys are up first. The Giants run a 4-3 defense, so got to keep that in mind. And the Cowboys run a 3-4, so a little bit of difference between those two teams. We got an inside run against a base blitz, and inside against a base blitz is going to be a -2. But remember, Dallas has a +1 on offense, right? So that becomes a -1. So 14 minus 1 is 13 on the inside run. D6, 5 plus 3 is 8. And Dallas picks up 8 yards on first down. Takes it out to the 44. It's going to be second down and 2 from their own 44. They're already in good position. So second down play, this will be another inside run against a base, and that's a -1, becomes a 0. So 14 on an inside run is going to be 2 D6s, and we can do that as 4 plus 4, that's another 8 yards. And another first down. So that's 6, 7, 8. That takes it out to the Giants 48, and that's a 1st and 10. First down play, this is going to be an outside run, and the outside run is good for a +1 to the Cowboys. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 on the outside run is D6 plus 1. So that's a 3-yard run. Dallas chewing up ground here in the first quarter, in their first drive. Second down and 7. This is an inside run against a nickel defense. So inside against the nickel. That's going to be a +2, becomes a +3. So 12 plus 3 is 15. And that's 2 D6s, so a 3-yard gain. Not as big a gain as they hope. Good tackling by the Giants defense. And that brings up 1, 2, 3, 4. Third down and 4. Third down, this is going to be a draw play against the base defense. So that's a +1 to the offense. 14 on a draw play is a D6 plus 5, so that's good for 6 yards, as Dallas has yet to throw the ball with Tony Romo. They haven't needed to, as they get down to the 36. This drive started at their own 36. Now they're at the Giants 36, 1st and 10. And there are 12 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter. Here's the first pass as Romo drops back. Medium pass against the base defense is a +1 to the offense. +1 is a +2. So 11 plus 2 is 13 on a medium pass. That's D10 plus 8, and that's going to be good for 18 yards as Tony Romo drops it in for a big gainer. 10, 20, 19, 18 yards, down to the 18-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys as they are having a really good first drive here. Screen pass on first down. That's going to be +2 to the offense as well. 7 plus 2 is 9 on a screen, is good for 3 yards. So it takes it down to the 15. Brings up second down and 7. Second down play. This is going to be an outside run against a blitz. So that's an even. So 12 on the outside run is D6 plus 2. So that's going to be 5 on the run. Takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's going to leave the Cowboys a little bit of work on third down and 2. And let's see if they can come up with the first down. This will be an outside run against a base defense. That's a +1 to the offense. So 15 on the outside run is D10 plus 2. That's good for 7 yards as the Cowboys continue to chew up ground on this first drive. It's going to be a long day if New York can't stop the run game. So 1st and goal from the 3. Let's get our goal line chart out. 1st and goal from the 3, outside run against a goal line defense is going to be even. So a 6 on an outside run, that's good for no yards. So the Giants bow up a little bit and finally stop the run there on first down. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 3. Another outside run, and that's a +1 to the offense. So 11 on the outside run is D6 plus 1. That's only a 2-yard gain as they get a low roll there. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Basically 3rd and goal from the 1. And let's see what the Cowboys have here. 3rd down. This is going to be a medium pass against the base blitz, which is a +1 to the offense. 7 on a medium pass is going to be incomplete as the Giants hold on 3rd down, as Romo can't complete the pass. And The Cowboys don't seem to have any problem moving the ball, so they're going to go for it on 4th down and 1 from the 1. 4th and goal from the 1. This is an inside run against a goal line defense. That's a -1 to the defense. A 9 on an inside run is going to be 3 yards. So they punch it in, the Cowboys do. And the player there is Marion Barber, the third. So with a 1 yard TD run, it's going to be Barber for the plunge. And the Cowboys have to kick an extra point. And that's going to be here for the kick. That's going to be good. So the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead on the Giants, and they will kick off. So just like that, the Cowboys take it down the field. There's 8.5 minutes left in the quarter as they take up, 6.5 minutes on their first drive. Pretty good as the Cowboys take care of business, and they're up 7-0. All right, kickoff from the Cowboys is a 9. A 9 is going to be 63 yards on the kickoff, so that's 60 plus 1, 2, 3. And the return is a 7. That's 30 yards plus a D10. So 34 yards on the return. Good return from the Giants. 34 yards is going to take it out to the 36. So just like the Cowboys, they start 1st and 10 at their own 36. And it is going to be Giants ball. Eli Manning brings the offense out. The offense okay. Not as prolific as the Cowboys, but the Giants really surprised in this year. Obviously winning the Super Bowl, the biggest surprise, but even getting there was a pretty big surprise. They beat the Cowboys 24-21, I think, in the divisional round. So the Giants, they'll come out first. They have Brandon Jacobs in the backfield. Plexico Burress, Amani Toomer, Jeremy Shockey. I think a lot of people remember their offense and their defense. Umanura, Tuck, Strahan, Kiwanuka. Those are all, big-time players along the defensive front. They had a really solid defensive front. So we'll see what they do on offense here. The Cowboys are a 3-4 defense, so we got to remember that. We got our normal plays. Cowboys up 7-0, and the Giants with the ball. This is going to be an inside run. And against the 3-4, that's a good call. That's going to be a +1. So 15 on the inside run is 2 D6s. That's a 2 plus a 1 is a 3. Got to get to the right team. So 3 yards on 1st down is going to take it out to the 39. That brings up 2nd down and 7 for the Giants. This is an outside run against the blitz. So that's a -1 to the defense. 13 on the outside run is good for 5 more yards and takes it out to the 44. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 2 for the Giants. This is going to be our first drop back pass as Eli Manning out of the shotgun is going to take a deep shot here against the nickel. Deep against the nickel is going to be a -2, so that's going to be tough sledding, but they do have a high number here of 17. 15 on a deep pass is a D10 plus 17. D10 is a 9, so that is a 26-yard pass for Manning's first pass of the day. Pretty solid as he gets it downfield to Jeremy Shockey. 10, 20, 26? So 20 and 6 takes it to the Cowboys' 30-yard line. Nice 3rd down pickup there from the Giants, and it is 1st and 10 from the Dallas 30. Outside run against the blitz. It's going to be a -1 to the defense, so 10 on the outside run is good for 4 more yards. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Giants. 2nd down, this is a short pass against the blitz as the Cowboys send an extra player. Short against the blitz is no advantage either way. The result is a 7, and that's going to be an incompletion. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from the Cowboys 26. Giants trying to get a few extra yards here. This will be a medium pass And the Cowboys send the blitz again. That's a -1 to the defense. A 16, though, on a medium pass is going to be D10 plus 8. And that's going to be 9 yards. 9 yards is enough for a first down. And that moves the sticks. So that takes it out to the 17-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 17 for the Giants. This is an inside run against the base defense. So +1 to the Giants. A 19 on the inside run is D10 plus 8. And that's good for 11. That's a nice chunk play there from Brandon Jacobs. So 10, 11 brings up 1st and goal from the Cowboys 6-yard line. 4:45 left in the first quarter. The Giants driving on their first drive. Let's look at our goal line plays. We have a short pass against the blitz, so the Cowboys send the blitz. Short against the blitz is no advantage either way. 15 on a short pass is good for 7 yards, and that's going to be a 6-yard strike from Eli Manning. And just like that, the who are they? The Giants. The Giants come down and they strike, and it is 7-6. Let's go ahead and kick our field goal. That's going to be a 5. And that is, I guess I didn't have to do that. I already had a field goal kick. So that's going to be good for the extra point. And just like that, the Giants tie the score at 7. Giants will be kicking off from their own 35. A couple of really good drives here. All right, let's get the kickoff. The Giants are going to be kicking off. Get a fresh roll. That's going to be 65 yards plus a D6. D6 is 1. So 66 yards, 1 yard deep in the end zone. The Cowboys will bring that out. And it's going to be a 4. 20 yards. So 10, 20. It's actually 19. Plus a D6. So it's out to the 20. And the Cowboys will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. So 66 and 21 for the kickoffs. All right, Cowboys 1st and 10, starting at their own 20-yard line. First down. This is going to be an inside run against a base blitz. So that's a -1 to the defense. So 6 on the inside run. That's going to be good for no yardage. As the Giants were ready for that play. And they stop Barber up the middle. Second down. This is going to be an outside run to Barber again against the base defense. So that's going to be a +1 to the Cowboys. So 7 on the outside run is going to be for 0 yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. They've had no luck here on this drive, getting the ball inside or outside as the Giants bowed up on their defensive line a little. Brings up 3rd down. This is going to be a draw play. Tony Romo with the quarterback draw against the base defense that's a +1. 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 on the draw is D10 plus 8, and that's 11 yards. So look at that, Tony Romo up the middle on the design quarterback draw, takes it for a 1st down out to the 31. That's going to bring up 1st down for the Cowboys from their own 31. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. We got a medium pass here as Romo drops back. Feeling good after that run. And medium against the base. That's going to be a +2 with the Cowboys' advantage. 11 on a medium pass is good for 11 yards. So a couple 11-yard pickups is moving the ball for the Cowboys as he gets that one out to Terrell Owens for 11 yards. First and 10. This is another drop back pass against the blitz this time, as the Giants send extra players. Medium against the blitz is a +1 to the Cowboys. So that's going to be good for 12 yards. He gets it to Owens again. And that's going to be a nice connection. I think it was 1:45 left. No, we'll say 2 minutes. So 10, 11, 12 yards, sorry. Takes it to the Giants side of the field, the 46. And another first down pass for the Cowboys. Looking good so far. Both teams on offense driving the ball. This is a screen pass against the blitz. Good call. And that's going to be a +3 to the Cowboys. So a 15 on a screen is going to be a 6-yard gain. And that takes it down to the 40-yard line. Brings up second down and 4 for Dallas. Romo's only missed on one pass so far. Doing really good in this one. Second down, we got a deep shot here, and that's going to come against the blitz. Deep against the base blitz is going to be a +2 to the Cowboys. 15 on a deep pass, and they hit. That's 28 yards. They're at the 40, and that's going to be to Patrick Creighton for the 28-yard gain on second down. Nice strike from the Cowboys. So 10, 20, 30, 29, 28. Takes it down to the 12-yard line. That'll be first and 10 for the Cowboys inside the red zone. And they are knocking at the door yet again. This is an inside run against the blitz. -1 to the defense. That's a D6 +2. So that's going to be good for 7 yards up the gut. Barber again with the carry, and that takes it down to the 5-yard line. Second down and 3. We'll use our goal line chart since we're inside the 10. Got a second down here. This is going to be a short pass. I'm sorry, an outside run against a goal line defense. So that's even Steven. 13 on the outside run is good for 5 yards, and that's going to be a 5-yard TD. That goes to Marion Barber III, who takes it to the outside, and he's going to score from 5 yards. He's got 2 TDs on the day, and the Cowboys are going to get us to the end of the quarter with a score. We got a kick there. That's an 8, and the Cowboys take a 14-7 lead in the first quarter, or at the end of the first quarter. Cowboys up 14-7, a solid quarter. Neither team having a punt so far, as both of them are driving the ball down the field quite well. All right, Cowboys will be kicking off. See if we can get another quarter in here. Cowboys kicking off, beginning of the second quarter. And the kickoff is a 1. That's going to be good for 67 yards, so that's 2 yards deep in the end zone. The return is a 6. 28 plus a D10. 28 plus 4 is 32. So that's taken out to the 30-yard line, and the Giants will take over with decent field position at their own 30. It's only 15 seconds. Giants first and 10. Cowboys leading 14-7, but the Giants hopeful. They got a screen pass against the base defense. That's going to be a -1. The Giants don't have any advantage on offense. The Cowboys have a +1 adjustment. I forgot to do my -1 on the field goals, but I don't think it's affected any extra points so far. They've all been pretty high rolls. So the Giants, first and 10, this is a screen pass. That's going to be a -1, so a 9 on a screen pass is going to be for 2 yards. Not much going on out there as they get the outside screen to Amani Toomer. He does pick up a couple of yards. It's going to leave second down and 8 for the Giants. Outside run against a blitz, and That's going to be -1 to the defense. So a 10 on an outside run is good for 4 more yards. And a nice pickup there against the blitz. That's Brandon Jacobs with the carry, off tackle. What did I say? 4 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Giants. Another outside run, this time against the base defense. No advantage either way. 12 on an outside run, D6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8, and that's going to be enough to pick up the first down as Reuben Drones comes in and picks up the first down. 8 yards. Reuben Drones, I believe, of Bronco fame at some point, right? Didn't he play for the Broncos? He picks up the first down coming in off the bench. Brings up 1st and 10. This will be a medium pass as Eli drops back against the blitz. Pressure coming. That's going to be a -1, so 8 becomes a 7, and that's going to be incomplete as he can't connect with Jeremy Shockey. Brings up 2nd down. That's going to be an outside run to a blitz. -1 to the defense. So it's D6 plus 1, so a 4-yard gain. And that is Drones again getting another carry as he takes it out to the 48. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3rd and 6 for the Giants from their own 48. We got a draw play against the base defense. This is a good call. Against the 3-4, that's a +2 advantage to the offense. 12 plus 2 is 14 on the draw. D6 plus 5. And that's going to be a 6-yard gain. And that's going to be just enough for the first down. Reaches out at the last second and gets across the line, and that gives the Giants a fresh set of downs. There's a medium pass as Eli drops back against the base 3-4. That's a -2 to the defense. 8 is going to be an incompletion as Eli can't connect with Ward. Ward, the running back. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. This is an inside run against the blitz. The blitz helps the defense. It's no advantage. 12 on an inside run is good for 5 yards, though. That takes it down to the 41. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Giants. 3rd down call. This is going to be a deep shot against the base defense. No advantage either way. 11 on a deep ball is going to be incomplete as he was targeting Amani Toomer down the sideline, but couldn't connect. That's going to bring up 4th down. Sort of in no man's land here. At the 41, that's a 58-yard field goal. Their kicker is as long as 48, so not going to be able to do much with that. So they're going to try to pin the Cowboys deep and do a coffin corner punt. So on the kick, that's a 10 and a terrific punt as they kick it. It's going to go out of bounds at the 2. And where did they start? The 41. So that's a 39-yard kick. And it goes out of bounds at the 2. So really nice punt there as that pins the Cowboys very deep in their own end zone. But they did stop the Giants for the first time today. It's 14-7 Cowboys. Cowboys with the ball. There are 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. So the Cowboys come out. Tony Romo leads them onto the field. He's got the goal line to his back. And they come out with an inside run against the blitz. Inside run against the blitz is a -1 to the defense. So 11 is D6 plus 2 and 8 yards as they get a really nice pickup on 1st down and get a little bit of breathing room as they get out to the 10. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Cowboys. Inside run to the base blitz. Again, same thing, -1. 7 on the inside run. Not much luck there as the Giants stopped this one for a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down and 1. See if the Giants can hold here. It's a medium pass against the blitz. So the Giants send players. Medium against the blitz is a +1 to the Cowboys. 3 becomes a 4. 4 on a medium pass is going to be an interception as the blitz causes the pick. And the Giants with their first interception of the game. Tony Romo with the INT. And let's check out our return here. So our interception, it was a medium pass. So we got a D10 here. That's a 10. That's going to be really good. Medium pass D10 is line of scrimmage minus D10 times 2. And that's probably going to be a touchdown. So a 67, definitely going to be a touchdown. That's greater than what's left to go from the line of scrimmage. So Tony Romo with the interception leads to a TD. And just like that, wow. So we have a pick. Because it's a line of scrimmage, D10 times 2. Basically, you could take these two numbers or you just do the D10. So the first number is the tens digit. The second number is the ones digit. And so I think it was a 67. That's greater than the yards left to go before a touchdown. So that's going to be a TD return for a touchdown. And oh, how the tables have turned. And the Giants with the kick, that's going to be a miss on the extra point though. So the Giants with 6 could come back to bite them. And the Giants will be kicking off here. So 14-13 as the Giants miss the extra point. But they do get the pick 6 against Tony Romo and the Cowboys. And let's get a kickoff here. This is going to be a 9. 9 is going to be 63 yards. So 61, 2, 3. And we're in the second quarter. 63 yards. So that goes down to the 2-yard line. A 5 on the return is going to be for 22 yards. That's out to the 24. So 63, 24. And it will be 1st and 10 Cowboys. There's 9 minutes left in the first half. We got an inside run against the base blitz. So -1 to the defense. 8 on the inside run is good for 2 yards. So that takes it out to the 26. Brings up 2nd down and 8. 2nd down play is going to be another outside run. This time against the blitz again. That will be an even. So 18 on the outside run is D6 plus 8. So that's going to be good for 12 yards as they find a little crease on the outside. And that is Barber again getting to the outside off tackle for 12 yards. Takes it out to the 38. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 8 minutes left in the half. Inside run here. And that will be an even as well. 9 on the inside run is good for 3 yards as the Cowboys continue to chew up ground in the running game. 20 carries already for the Cowboys. 2nd down, this is another outside run. They just keep hitting on the outside runs. And why not? They're tearing it up on the ground. So it's for outside run against a base blitz. That's an even. The Cowboys' advantage has been really helping them. This +1 advantage over here. So +1. Sorry, I've lost my place. Outside run against a blitz. It's an even. 10 on the outside run is good for 4 yards. Takes to the 45. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and short. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Cowboys from their own 45. This is a medium pass against a base blitz. So the Giants coming with the blitz makes that a 0, a +1 to the Cowboys. 15 on a medium pass. D10 plus 12. So that's going to be good for 19 as Romo connects with Jason Witten for 19 yards. So 10, 20, 19 out to the Giants 36. That'll be 1st and 10. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Short pass here against the blitz, and that will be +1 advantage to the Cowboys. 9 on a short pass is D6 plus 2. So a small gain, 4 yards, as he gets that one out of the backfield to Barber. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Cowboys offense. Romo has been mostly good. He's got the 1 pick 6, so that was not good. But he's got a 2nd down and 6 here from the Giants 32. 6, that's a deep shot. That's going to come against the blitz, so they catch him in the blitz. That's a +2 to the offense. 16 on a deep pass is D10 plus 25. So that's good for 29 yards. They're at the 32. And 29-yard pass goes to Terrell Owens. Owens down the sideline. He gets pushed out of bounds at the 3. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal. Great play there from Romo to Owens as they get down to the 3-yard line. We're going to flip over to our goal line plays. So the Cowboys, 1st and goal from the 3. And this will be 1st and goal from the 3. It's an outside run to a goal line. So the +1 for the Cowboys makes that even. 18 on the outside run means they're going to score. It's a D6 plus 8, so 9. And that's going to be a 3-yard run for Dallas. As as Marion Barber with his 3rd touchdown of the game in the first half. So Barber having a career day just in the first half. And let's see, the kick is up and good. So that's going to be 7 for the Cowboys. It's 21-13. And we got ourselves a barn burner here. 5 minutes left in the half. The Giants will be receiving the kick. And the Cowboys with some impressive drives here. They did give up the pick 6, but they've had 3 really good drives. A couple of big plays here. One to Owens, one to Patrick Creighton, I believe this was. And then just pounding the ball. So we got 21-13. The Cowboys are going to be kicking off. This is going to be a 5 on the kickoff. That's a touchback. Our first touchback of the game. No time off the clock or anything. 1st and 10 for the Giants. 5 minutes left in the half. 4, that's going to be an inside run against a base. So +1 to the Giants. 16 on the inside run. That's good for 7 yards. Nice pickup there from Brandon Jacobs. Brings up 2nd down and 3 from the Giants 32. Deep shot here. That's going to go against the base defense. So that is a 0. No advantage either way. 19 on a deep pass is really good. D10 plus 25. And D10 plus 25 is as good as they could do at that point. So a 35-yard gain. And that pass goes to Plexico Burris for 35 yards as they hit on the post. That's going to bring up 1st down. So 10, 20, 30 plus 5. Takes it all the way down to the Cowboys 33. And big plays abounding in this one as both teams hitting on deep shots. And it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Giants from the Cowboys 33. We got an outside run against a base defense. And that's going to be no advantage. 7 on the outside run. That's good for no yards. We'll take time off the clock. 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Inside run against a nickel. That's a pretty good call. +2 to the offense. 14 on the inside run is 2 D6s. So we got 3 + 4 is 7 yards. And that's going to bring up third down and 3. With 3 minutes left in the first half. Third down, we got a draw against a nickel. Draw against a nickel is a +1 to the offense. 15 on the draw play is D6 + 8. So that's good for 9 yards on the ground. A little element of surprise there as they pick up the first down. Gets it down to the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Giants from the 17. And that is 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Giants have all their timeouts. We got a 2. This is going to be a medium pass against a base blitz as the Cowboys come with pressure. Medium against the blitz is -1, so 7 on a medium pass, and that's going to be an incompletion. The Cowboys send extra rushers, and that leads to an incomplete pass. We have a deep ball here against the blitz. Could be a good catch here. This is going to be a -1 to the defense, though. 14 on a deep pass is good for 21 yards. They have 27 to work with, so in the back of the end zone, they get it to Plexico Burress in the back corner, and that's going to be good for a 17-yard TD from Eli Manning to Plexico Burress as he catches it in the back right corner of the end zone against the Cowboys. And this will be 6 points. So they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2 right here. So let's get out our goal line plays. I don't remember where they go for 2 for like the 3-yard line or something like that, right? That was two ticks off the clock, so that's going to be TD. Manning now with a couple of touchdown passes. So the Cowboys running it in, the Giants throwing it in. The Giants have a 2-point conversion with under 2 minutes left, and let's see what happens here. We get an inside run against a goal line defense. So they hand it off to Brandon Jacobs, pounding it up the middle. Inside against a goal line is a -2, so 12 becomes a 10, and it doesn't matter as he gets 4 yards as he bursts into the end zone, a yard deep, and that's going to be a 3-yard punch in for the 2-point conversion, and that's going to tie the game at 21. So the Giants will be kicking off. No more time off the clock. And the Cowboys are going to get one more shot at it. They have all 3 timeouts. Let's see if we can get through this last little bit here. The kick is going to be a touchback. And the Cowboys are going to have to go... I would think... they probably need to have at least 45 or 50 yards to have a realistic shot at a field goal. Their field goal long is a 53. Not a great percentage, 50 plus, but if they can get inside 50, it's money. And we're going to call that a touchback. So the Cowboys start 1st and 10 from their own 25. We get an inside run against a base blitz. That's not good. -1 to the defense, but a nice high roll there. So that's a 15. 2 D6s. 4 + 3 is 7 on the first down carry. And that takes it out to the 32-yard line. That's Marion Barber. Everything is hurry up mode in here. This is going to be 2nd down and 3. As Romo gets them up to the line, this will be a medium pass. And medium pass against their base is a +2. They need all of that just to get a pass or a hurry, quarterback hurry. That's Justin Tuck, right? With the quarterback hurry. Causes the incompletion for Romo. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Cowboys. They need a play here. This is a deep ball against the base blitz. So they've got an opportunity against the 4-3. That's a +3 to the Cowboys. 15 on a deep pass is 28 yards as he connects once again with Jason Witten for 28. And they've had some really big chunk plays in the passing game. Takes it down to 1 minute. 10, 20, 30, -2. So that's down to the 40-yard line. They're getting pretty close to kick it territory. That's going to be a 57-yard kick from there. And they need about 5 or 10 yards to get into field goal range. 1 minute left in the game, or in the half. This is a screen pass against the base. So that's a +2 to the offense. An 8 on a screen is only 2 yards. So I think they're going to call a timeout here. They're going to call their first, as they pick up just 2 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 38. 2nd down and 8, we got an outside run against the nickel. That's a pretty good call. So that's a +2 to the offense. 7 on the outside run, though. That's going to be good for 0 yards, as they're going to have to call their second timeout here, I think. So no yards on the run. Brings up 3rd down and 8 from the 38. If they go no farther, it would be a 55-yard kick. They're outside of range, so they really need to pick up more yardage here. This is a draw play, and the draw play goes against the blitz. So a -1 becomes a 0. 13 on the draw play is a D10. D10 is 2, only a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th down and 6 from the 36. They're right at their field goal range, so we're going to try the field goal, I think. We'll go ahead and call that last time out there, just to maybe be a little bit more realistic, I guess. Actually, we don't need that timeout. It'll just go down. We'll just say that it goes down to 30 seconds. We'll just take a full timeout, the full time off the clock. So 53 yards. They need at least a 7, 8, 9, or 10, and this is good. We're looking at the kick. It's a 2, and that's going to be a miss from 53 yards, so pushing out to his range. And that's going to be a miss. So the Cowboys can't capitalize on the big play to Jason Witten. Had a big 28-yard catch, and we are going to kneel the ball. And that's going to run out the time. So that's going to end our first half. 21-21 is our score. Got a real barn burner of a game here. And the Cowboys and the Giants, only 1 punt so far in the first half, and both teams really taking it up and down the field. We'll see how the second half goes. I don't know if I'll record it or play it offline, but the Cowboys are tied with the Giants in the Meadowlands, and this is going to be a good second half. So Cowboys started out 14-7 after the first quarter. Then the Giants came back 14-7 in the second quarter. There was a pick 6 in here. Tony Romo down inside his own 20 threw a pick, and the Giants ran it in. I didn't see who that was, but this was using our new dice roller. I don't know if that makes things easier or what, but it definitely is less noise, and it's also just kind of less happening on the tabletop, a little bit easier on my hands, my wrists. And so I do notice it sometimes whenever I'm rolling a lot of dice, a lot. So it's nice to have these rollers sometimes. And then for viewing, nice to have that score there, just kind of always there. It can sometimes be a little bit hard to see up here, hard for me to keep track of having to add these points all the time, but I do want to keep them in there. All right, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Otherwise, you can pick this game up at clarkandaddisongaming.com. clarkandaddisongaming.com. I'll put the link in the description so you can just click on it and follow it. Or actually, I think you have to copy it and follow it. YouTube doesn't let me put clickable links yet because I don't have enough subscribers to the channel. So if you haven't clicked subscribe, click subscribe. If you like what the video is about or what we're doing, just give it a little thumbs up. That's super helpful in the long run to have thumbs up, or for having people comment on videos. YouTube takes me a little bit more seriously whenever I do that and when you do that. If you like this game, or if you've played it and you really like it, share it with everybody you know. 1985 and 2023 are out. This is 2007, so that will be the next season to come out. This is the Patriots 16-0 season. So see, you could play the Patriots and see if they can repeat. They're the only +3 team. So Cowboys are a +2 on offense. The Patriots are a +3. They're like +3 -2. So they were top 5 in the league in defense and number 1 in offense. So just they just rolled almost everybody in the league until they got to the Giants, and then they didn't roll the Giants. That was the one game. And so should be interesting as I play out a few more of these games. It feels already like deeper shots down the field. I did make some changes here. So I added a deep pass on second down, 2nd and 1 to 10. I went through and I used sort of the last season as a gauge. Actually 2021. I use 2021 as a gauge because that's where I have stats for play calls on individual downs. And so I made a few adjustments here just to make sure that we're sort of in what the normal ranges would be for first down runs and for 2nd and long, 3rd and long plays, things like that. I also adjusted up the defense a little bit. I took away some of the blitzes, and so there's a lot more sort of base defense in here, which the blitz sometimes helps, sometimes doesn't help. With the Cowboys having a +1 advantage, then that's just helpful for them. I forgot to do the -1 adjustment on the kick, although it didn't matter there because he missed it. So maybe the wind pushed it. I don't know. Yeah, so those are the only adjustments that I really made. I've adjusted all of the passing stats and the rushing stats to meet the team and the year, the season. I've adjusted all the kicking stats. We got all the players here. So Terrell Owens, Jason Witten, Patrick Creighton, Sam Hurd, if you're a Cowboy fan from back in the day. We got DeMarcus Ware, Ellis on the outside, Canty, James, Spencer. James was a linebacker, I believe. Hamlin in the backfield, Terrence Newman, Roy Williams. This is the Roy Williams era. So Williams is on here a couple of times as well. And then you can see all of their, you can see their top 10 defensive players here and their top 10 offensive players. This is the entire offense. And then there's all the defenders except for one. So these are their top 10 defenders. I don't have 11 spots, so I always leave one off. So if you're wondering where maybe one guy is on the defense, he probably just got left off. And really that's just for the purpose of assigning tackles for loss or penalties on the offense and defense, or for you just to kind of see, I don't know, just to see who was on the team at the time. These are their starters. All right, I'll leave it there. Thanks for hanging around. And if you want to check out any other games, we have baseball, basketball, and football all over at clarkandaddisongaming.com. And you can check that out. Ran a St. Patrick's Day special recently, so just kind of be looking around on Facebook for flash sales and things like that. You can look up Clark and Addison Gaming Company on Facebook and find our Facebook group. That's usually where I post interesting things, sometimes things that don't wind up anywhere else. I'll post there. And definitely any game news or what I'm working on, you often will get to see the process. If you are interested in that, I'm very open about what I'm doing and how I do it, and open to any questions that you have. And usually opportunities for play testing and things like that. So if you want to get in on any play testing for new games or seasons, if you want to play test the 2007 season, reach out to me at clarkandaddisongaming@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send you a couple teams, and you can try it out and let me know what you think. You can also download the demo for free. That gives you the last 4 teams of the 2023 season, so the AFC Championship teams and NFC Championship teams, and you can play those for free. No need to reach out to me or do anything. That's at clarkandaddisongaming.com. Just look under, you can shop all games, or you can go to the football link at the top, and you'll be able to find that demo. No muss, no fuss, just download it. You get all the components that you need to be able to play the solo game. Not every component that you need to play head-to-head is there, but you've got everything for the solo game. All right. Well, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.